Still on trending stories, actress, scriptwriter and producer Omoni Oboli was named the Nollywood Personality at the Sun Awards recently. If you missed it, here it is.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the organizers of the Sun Awards. This is it means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted at all. I'd like to say thank you to my family, my husband and my kids. And of course, thank you to the whole of Nollywood, every single person in Nollywood, for producing a platform for me to be able to stand on and shine today. Thank you very much, and thank you to God Almighty.
Omoni Oboli now joins us via telephone to speak about this new award. Hello, Omoni. It's nice to have you around. Congratulations on your new award, Nollywood Personality of the Year. How does this make you feel?
It makes me feel really happy. You know, when you do a lot of work, when you work hard, and people recognize that hard work, and the hard work is rewarded, it makes me feel really, really blessed.
The past 12 months have been pretty interesting for the industry. What would you say is that thing that made you stand out?
Well, in all honesty, last year I actually did a lot of work. I was really out there producing, directing, acting, releasing my work, and marketing my work in the cinema, and doing tours. So I feel like there was a lot that I did last year, and everyone took notice of all the things that I did. So I believe that's what made me stand out.
You have achieved this much while you wear many hats, including that of a family woman. Could you give us an idea of what it's like being a woman in your field?
Well, like I always say, it's the same thing as being a working mom in any profession. It's the same amount of difficulty that the woman who has to wake up in the morning and get her kids ready and then go to the market to sell tomatoes and then come back home to cook for the family before they get back and then do all of those things. It's the same amount of challenges that woman faces, that I face as well, or the banker who has to wake up first in the morning and go all the way to the bank and come back and make sure that her kids are fine and school fees are paid and everyone is doing well. So I feel like we all have those challenges as working mothers and as working wives. You just have to find a way to get a good balance so that one part of your life doesn't suffer. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's like juggling so many different balls. So you're trying hard not to drop any of those balls. I mean, every once in a while you're going to drop a ball because you're human. Because you're human, every once in a while you will drop a ball. But try not to beat yourself up about it. I don't do that. I just pick up from where I left off and I continue because I'm human. So it is tough. I'm not going to lie to you, being a scriptwriter, producer, director, an actor, and an executive producer, but I try to do everything that I can. I always say that I'm jack of all trades, master of all. At least that's what I like to think.
All right, then before I let you go, what's next for you, Omoni Oboli?
Oh, well, we have a movie coming out in April. It's going to be in the cinema from the 8th of April. It's called Wives on Strike.
Now, you really have to tell us more about Wives on Strike.
Well, I don't want to talk too much about the story, but when you hear the title Wives on Strike, what instantly comes to mind? Well, the story is about a group of women who decided to go on strike for some reason that I'm not willing to let go at this time. But somehow or the other, the news of their strike went national, and all the women in Nigeria decided to join them on that strike. So you can imagine a situation where all women in Nigeria go on strike. So no sex for their husbands, no sex for their lovers, and imagine how the society would be. So it's actually a comedy. It's a very, very funny movie, but it's a comedy with a serious message.
That sounds pretty interesting. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Thank you so much for speaking with us.